All right, that's pretty fair. But yeah, I haven't seen The
Starting,
Bear. What?
I said starting at like 7 in the morning.
Okay, that's quite a marathon then. I mean, that's yeah. So I mean, you were probably still done by afternoon,
Yeah.
like 2 or something. So you had most of your day. I forgot you don't sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I haven't seen that. Yeah, I only saw like the first few episodes, maybe the first two. We might as well roll into it, I guess. We
I
back.
don't know if you started or yet. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, the recording was going for a bit, but I'll just probably do a quick just right into the episode. I'm not doing any weird bits in the beginning. Excuse me. What was I gonna say?
Probably words.
Probably words. This is the ADLR Podcast. I am Anthony. We got Brian with us.
Mm.
That's it. It may seem like it's like a list of people. I keep like inviting celebrities, and it's just the image of them, like if they're on Zoom or some shit.
Start putting like cartoon characters. Papa Smurf.
If we can do the voices, I would definitely do that. I can't do the voices of any major character.
Nope. Whatever character you have, we end the podcast with an impression of him.
Oh, I see. They'll just hang
So
around.
but they never speak.
They never speak, and at the end we'll do one like, "Oh, see ya," but in their voice, and like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
he was there. He or she was there."
Or just zoom into the face, and it doesn't even have to be a good impression.
So just completely butcher it.
Yep. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That's what adds to the watchability. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't know words.
I don't know how this meeting with the NBC is going right now, but it doesn't seem like it's in your favor.
I'm about to panic and flash them.
They'll buy 2 seasons from you. Anyway, yeah, we're back. Happy 4th of July if I didn't see you. We're back from we had a pretty lengthy vacation. Not vacation, a couple days off. Since Thursday and Friday, we had off, and then we rolled right into the weekend. Not able. And we back. I didn't really do much. I was telling Brian before I hit the record. All I saw was Hitman.
The movie or
Yeah,
game?
it's a movie called Hitman. It's based on like a true story where a guy is hired
Bald.
by. What's up?
Is he bald?
No, it has nothing to do with the game series. This is like a sort of rom-com situation. I put it on because I'm like, oh, I heard it was okay, and we were starting to eat something, so like we'll put this movie on and watch it. And nah, man, I heard it was like an okay one, like a funny rom-com one, but it got so repetitive because once you figure out like, well, okay, this is what he does to prepare to get, he gets hired. Sorry, he gets hired by I don't know what service to pretend to be a hitman, so then they can arrest the people who are, trying to hire him.
Hiring him?
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Except he takes it to the level where he's like he gets into character to pretend he's a hitman, depending on the person who's hiring him to make him more believable that he is and whatever. It's like like he's really good with details. So the con is well, it's not a con, but like he's very convincing. And then how that and then there's one lady which is the love interest. He's instead of narking on her, I guess he like no, don't hire me kind of stuff. Like, avoids the whole thing. So then she can make it out, and then they start their whole, you know, love shebang, and then she finds out
You get shot?
it was the headphones fell over. I'm not sure why. Janina had it on her monitor, and I don't know if I'm just like moving the table enough, but it just shimmied off. Wild. What were I talking about? Oh yeah, the love interest, and that's how they meet, and then the whole plot twist of like, oh, you're not really a hitman or whatever, and like it's him pretending to be someone's not. But it was just too long of a movie for what was happening. Like I understood what he did the first 2 times. I'm like, okay, I get it. And then we just continue to get more and more of those. Like now it's him convincing this person. Now it's him convincing this person. And then like the subplot, I guess, is his relationship with the girl. And hopefully he doesn't like lose his cover. He's not actually a hitman, or she won't like me for me. I like this new guy better than I'm pretending to be kind of situation. And it was just whatever. It was just average. It did what
Something to watch.
Yeah, something to watch, and be mindful of. You might get bored because it does happen a lot. Like there's like a loop that happens there that you can, or a pattern that you'll notice him like, okay, well, I kind of saw this 2 times already. I don't need to see him constantly, pretending to be another hitman.
Mm-hmm.
But since it's based on a true story, I guess they put all that on air because why not?
Who's even in it? Is it like big names?
Hmm. The guy's getting bigger name though. The white dude who's in the Twister movie, who was in Maverick. What's his name? Hold on, let me show you. I'm gonna show you. I'll just tell you his name. Glenn Powell is like I think the rising star there.
Hmm.
Cause I'm seeing him in a lot more stuff. And then Arjona, Adria Arjona is the love interest. She was in Six Underground, the Second Pacific Rim, Morbius, Sweet Girl, Six Underground. I don't know if I said that already. Triple Frontier.
I just realized I never saw him.
She was
Not
in
only did I never.
she was in Andor. That's why she looks so familiar. I'm like, I've seen her something else, and it's Andor. Go ahead.
I haven't seen that either.
She played Bix, I think it was. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see.
Oh,
What's up?
Glenn Powell. I realized I forget his name because whenever I see his face, his name does not fit to me. So that's why I always forget
So,
that's
so
him.
what do you think his name is? When you look at him,
I always immediately I see him, I'm like, that's not Clint Eastwood's son. And then I'm like, what the hell's his name?
Clint Eastwood's son.
Yeah, for a frame, I always think that's Clint Eastwood's son, but it's not.
I can see that actually. If you look quickly, like, they have the smoky look, like the smoky. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's the word.
he looks like his name's like Ben
I mean,
instead
it's
of Glenn.
Glenn, so I don't know what you're on right now.
Looks like his name is Ben Howell instead of Glenn Powell,
Gotcha. And that's why
right?
you can't remember. Gotcha. It sounds so alike, and you're like, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the budget was 8.8 million, and the revenue was 1.8. Yeah, that's if these numbers are true, this is the numbers from the movie db.org or whatever. If that's accurate, that's wild.
I haven't seen anything that she's in, unfortunately. Never
obviously.
mind.
Why would you see that she's in?
Did I see the second Pacific Rim?
You tell me.
Okay, that's the one with Clint Eastwood's son, right? Yeah, I've
Yes,
seen it.
Scott Eastwood. Yeah. Why?
I don't remember who she was in it though, but she's in it.
Yeah, I see that, but again, I don't remember. I know her from Andor. That's all I know. That makes sense.
Anything else here? Book of Boba Fett. The hell is she in that atrocity?
Probably the same character, Bix. Like it's in the same universe, right?
You never know. Like in the Maxine trilogy, you told me she plays 2 different characters, so maybe same thing.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You caught me
Nut
slipping.
ass.
You call me a nut ass?
Nut ass.
That's it. I'm
Straight
jumping
bull.
in.
You listen? I
Yeah,
drilled, so what?
I did. I think I thought I talked about it. I thought I talked about it last time. I did my homework. Remember, and I was talking about like the albums I listened to. Did I not talk
Oh
about Kenny
no,
Mason?
last time you talked about Thames and L'Impératrice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard Kenny Mason the same day. I don't know why I didn't put it down on the list. Yeah, Jumping In is the best song on there. Like it starts off fantastic, and the rest are good, or like they're fine. I'm like, okay, it's a cool vibe. I can play that whole project and be fine with it. But that first Jumping In, I'm like, yep, I see why Brian continues to say this.
Trying to hit with my brothers.
I'm jumping in, and I'm like, every time it comes on, it's hype.
357 took the 7 to a 35.
And I just like the instrumental. The bass sounds like big enough, but it's not like distorting bass. It's great. It's good stuff. He definitely jumped in.
He's trying to hit with his brothers.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for Hitman. Like, it's fine. It's a if your girls or if you or your partner's trying to look for like a rom com, just go watch it. It's fine. There's something for both for all parties, right? Both people, the lead actors and actresses are the hotness on screen. And you'd be like, oh, that's hot, and then it's all romance comedy shit, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Brian. Without spoilers, The Bear season 3.
Bear season 3,
Yeah.
10 episodes, all dropped same time.
Yep.
So as naturally as I mentioned before, I watched it all at the same time.
Yep. Oh, all the
Like
episodes at
all 10
once.
episodes at once. No,
At
I'm just
once.
kidding.
Damn, that's crazy.
Um, I don't I don't remember how long the other seasons were, but it was
Hey,
dropping weekly, I think, right?
yes, I think last. I can check for you. Give me a sec. Go ahead and keep talking about it.
Maybe that's why I in my head thought that the other seasons were like way longer episodes.
Some episodes were longer than others. Like the Thanksgiving one was like an hour or something. It depends. They don't have a consistent runtime.
For this season, a lot of episodes like ranged between 20 minutes to 40 minutes.
Uh huh.
Um,
They dropped them all
the
at once. Yeah, it's been
mm,
consistent. Every season they dropped everything all at once.
why did I think it was weekly? Maybe
You,
I watched the one.
I think you
No, I
didn't.
don't think I can add that self control.
Then I don't know. Maybe did you watch it along with me? Like we saw the first season, then you watched the first season, or did you start watching it when season 2 was out? Because you might have like binged the first season. Season 2 then drops almost immediately, like a week or two after. Then you know what I mean? Like the
I
timeline might
don't
have been
remember.
like it came out and season 2 was about to come out, so then I watched it and then you watched, or what? I don't know what the
I think
dealio
you
was.
watched it before me first, and then maybe like within the month I watched the first season,
And maybe the second season was about to drop.
maybe.
And that's probably why it feels like it was weekly because you probably caught up with season 1 and then binge season 2 immediately.
Maybe that's what happened.
But again, I'm just shooting from the hip here. I don't know what.
But this season felt like maybe because I literally did not stop watching, but it felt like it felt shorter.
I don't know what happened.
Um,
At one time it was 1 o'clock, and the next time it was 7. Why is it so short? Go ahead.
um, a little. Uh, one thing I can say is this season's a lot more artsy. Um,
Artsy cinematography,
yeah,
editing.
cinematography.
Okay.
Um,
Like the first episode, I
just
thought was pretty cool, but a lot of people didn't like it, but I enjoyed it.
it was hard to follow timeline wise. They kind of put three different timelines into one episode.
I feel
But
that.
like things like that where they experimented more in like the storyboarding per episode.
hmm
There's other episodes where 90% of the episode is in one room.
Oh, I cannot wait for that. What?
Yeah. Um that's actually one of my favorite episodes. And it's directed by
Yeah, yo.
yeah,
I was gonna ask you if you liked her episode because I
that's
saw
the one.
I saw clips. It is okay. Then nice, good job
It's one of my favorite episodes to be honest with you
from the whole series.
from the season. A
Okay,
whole series, I don't know.
Thanksgiving episode, dude. Like there's
That's
so
up there.
there's so much chemistry going on there that I'm like it's too good. They captured everything about that show in that fucking Thanksgiving episode. How hectic
T-
is everything is.
top 2 is top 2 for sure is that and I don't know like the order, but the finale of the second season to me.
That's fair because a lot happened there too.
Um this is up there. I will say it's in the upper echelon of like
The top tier. This is your
episodes
S
for the
tier.
show. Yeah. Um, they didn't really with the way that the second season ended. You don't really get too much answers for things that they left open. Um, time progresses from then, uh, pretty rapidly, and it's a kind of a big point.
Oh, they do some
Um,
cuts, like jump cuts to.
not necessarily jump cuts, but there's a time where they do, like I guess like a montage, but they do
Okay,
like
I know what you
to
mean.
signify, hey,
Time has passed since this
yeah,
montage is not like
rise
one
and
day.
grind,
Yeah,
basically.
gotcha.
Um, within that, there's a lot of oh, that's the other really good episode. A lot of it's kind of for the people who didn't get that much of a shine, like the characters that were kind of background characters.
Oh,
You get a
okay.
lot more. story into them. They brought it to the forefront. A lot of those episodes really good.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell you who gets an episode?
Nope.
Okay.
I just I'll my homework is to finish before next week, so I'll see
Mm-hmm.
what I can do.
Trying to think. Uh, it does a good job still of making you feel the stress along with the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Um, a lot of like, not really like maybe growing up like there's still I don't know how to explain. I'm trying to explain it without like
Without exploding.
saying things that happen.
Well,
So
then we can move
characters
on
who
from it.
already had development,
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're not. All right, I developed past this. I'm stagnant here.
They're still growing, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're still growing in different ways, and you as the viewer, kind of be like, would I be able to do X thing,
Uh huh.
or how would I handle X situation?
Am I a strong as said person to do this growth? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Do I judge said person because of this?
Uh huh.
Things like that. Um, there's a guest star for literally one episode. Was
Okay.
not expecting it. I
Oh, so we
enjoyed
haven't
them.
seen them at all. This is just a
Nope.
new. Okay.
Was not expecting it. Kind of funny that they casted this person to be the character that they
The
are,
character they're playing.
but it was
Okay.
still entertaining. Now that I think about this, 2 episodes, maybe 3 episodes in this season that I think I have a top 5 of the show of episodes.
Holy crap! So so they're hitting bangers then.
There's the one that Ayo directed.
Uh huh.
There's one that's the backstory on a background, but not main
A
character,
supporting character.
a
Mm-hmm.
supporting character. And then there's kind of a good finale.
Oh, I was gonna ask you. Yeah, did they stick the landing?
They stick the landing, but once you watch it, you're like, damn, they really didn't give us many answers for anything, did they?
Oh, that sucks. Uh, but it's good news is it just says season finale here. What I'm looking at. So if it was
Okay,
over,
good.
it would have said series. So that
Would have
means
been
they're probably gonna
not a
make
great
another
way.
one. Okay, just making sure. That's why I was kind of. We're not. I was gonna ask you. We're not done, are we? Like that's all I wanted to know.
Um, they they do a good job of being funny. They do a good job of being like dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm happy that McGee, one of the artists that I listened to, and one of the albums that I enjoyed this year,
They
one of
made
his
it.
songs is in one of the episodes. So naturally, the frame I heard it, I'm singing along while it's just background music too. They don't actively listen to it.
I was really hoping that you said, I'm really glad for Kenny Mason. I'm
I
jumping
wish.
in, and he comes on the show.
Hit with my brothers.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Uh, cool. All right. So it sounds like all good news. I'll probably start after recording this. I'll probably
Yeah.
just go ahead and start watching a couple episodes.
All in all,
Yeah.
another great season. I still prefer season 2, but really great like portfolio grade episodes in this.
I see what you mean. Like people are gonna get future. People are gonna get future work from this. Is what you're
There's
saying.
people. It's pretty much because there's not really too many like known like not no name but not like star level names that you hear. Like, oh, that's them.
Uh huh.
Like the people here for the most part, you know they're in their bag already at this point.
Yeah. We're 3 seasons in, so
Yeah, it's just more so of like, oh shit, and then scene ends, standing ovation.
uh huh. Okay.
Just
Cool. So
everyone's in their bag.
everyone's in their bag in the act. Everyone's in their acting bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. I'm
Like
down.
there's even characters who get like maybe 4 sentences of backstory, but that's just enough to be like,
Damn, bro. You immediately connect with the character.
yeah,
That's crazy. Okay, cool.
like
Now
like
we gotta chill. Now we're overhyping for me here. We gotta relax.
no, I mean the downside is like if you had stuff, things you didn't get closure on in the second season, a lot of that doesn't really get addressed in this. It's basically they're like, hey, this is a problem. Stress induced something else, and then they kind of stir you away from it, and then they keep bringing you back to certain things,
Uh huh.
and then you're going away to it, and that's one thing I'm like, what's
We
going on
need.
here?
Yeah, you need some sort of resolution.
But yeah, but that's just more so a nitpick than like a I can't watch it.
Yeah, it's not like I'm deleting it.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy with my 10 episode binge.
Okay, cool. That makes me more excite. Oh, yeah, I probably definitely continue to watch then. I only saw one, and I'm like, okay, the first one was alright. All right. I'm hyped already. I'm already like, are we done? We're gonna wrap up. 20 minutes. I'm gonna go watch it.
Um,
Just kidding. What was I gonna say? Go ahead.
they introduce. So the one guest character you see, the one and done, was crazy, and then a character that's probably gonna be recurring.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting
The
the actor
casting?
or actress.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'll know, you know them.
As in, I've seen them outside of the bear.
You see
Got
them
it.
outside of the bear. They did great in
Okay.
what they were
And
in, and
said
they even
thing.
hear
Okay. Oh no, my internet.
role.
Oh, hello?
Oh, hello, Billy.
Yeah, you're back.
Uh,
You
for now it's a small role, but you can see them using them more.
I see it. So I think it kind of falls in line with what you said earlier.
Hmm.
This is definitely gonna be a great portfolio ad.
Yep.
Good on them.
I'm starting to think honestly that
Hmm?
I feel like the next season might be. I
The
don't
last
see
one?
them going. I don't see them going too long.
Then the next one might be the last one. Because whatever you were waiting for resolution is probably gonna happen in this last one. And it's gonna have a happy ending and then hey look, the restaurant's up, he's happy, Carmi's happy, everyone's happy. You know?
I think at most there'll be 2 more seasons, but I think it's quite.
Two?
Yeah.
I think one. I thought it was gonna be this one and that's it. And I saw that it's a season finale, not a series. I'm like, okay, so they got another one.
The reason they could do another one is because for the most part, all these people are young still, so they could do like last season's like a jump, and then it's more reflective or
Yeah, but I don't
because
want shameless levels of let's just make some drama for them, right?
no, I don't think that. I
Like
think
I don't.
because they're following for the most part, they're following the restaurant, so I think because of that, there
Okay.
could be another season down the line, but I think 4 is where they stop personally.
I thought they were gonna stop here, so if we're getting another one, cool. I'd rather them leave me wanting more than them staying too long and then I hate it. Or not hate it,
Short
but
and
or
short and sweet's nice.
yeah, short and sweet is always nice.
When it's written well, you can be like, oh, I wonder. Whenever you think, I wonder what they're doing. Like show's over and you think back, like what would they be doing now? That's how you know for the most part you left it well, like a good ending. Like House,
Mm-hmm.
the way that ends, great ending in
Yeah,
my
I thought it was
opinion.
fine. What else? Oh, How I Met Your Mother was not.
Nope, fumbled the
Scrubs.
bag.
Yeah, Scrubs
Scrubs,
fumbled
with the exception of like
the season.
when
Yeah,
yeah,
they
that was
had an
trash.
ending. They shouldn't have put Scrubs in front of the whatever came out after. It should have been its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
They said, nah, season 9. No, that should have been Scrubs, the uni or some shit. Because there was it a school?
It might have been, but what they should have just done is named like had them at a different hospital, but have it be in the same world or something. I don't know.
Same. That's I think is better. I don't know. There's been a lot of oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine killed it with the ending.
Breaking Bad,
I mean, yeah, we don't got to talk about
mm,
that.
Better Call Saul.
We don't got to.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
what's he
uh,
working on actually? Go ahead, keep talking.
I was gonna ask you. This is what I was gonna ask you.
Go ahead.
Forgetting the name of like the director or like the writer of the show.
Vince
I was gonna
Gilligan.
say you said I wonder what he's doing. I was gonna say who's Saul. Genuinely asking and then realizing that's not the person who made the show.
That's insane. You thought?
My first thought was Saul Goodman made the show.
Yeah, he wrote it.
Jesus.
And oh my goodness, where is Vince Gilligan? What is he making? The last time he wrote something was El Camino. Was the movie? He's not. He might be taking a break. Oh no, wait, he's acting. What? Oh, he's making. No, never mind. He's just in some shows. My bad.
The only other thing that I watched literally yesterday night, I saw the first episode of Ripley.
Oh, so you're finally doing some. You're doing some homework now,
I'm trying. I mean,
right?
it's no movie, but
But
it's not
Ripley's
one from the
Ripley's
series.
good. I'm telling you. I don't know if you enjoyed
I
the first episode or not, but
I like the first episode, and I don't think it's on purpose, but I find the show funny just from the first episode.
there's comedic. You watch him struggle with trying to keep this up, if that makes sense. And he does sometimes do funny shit to get through it.
The first episode is basically him landing over there,
Yeah.
and then, but it doesn't feel like they're trying to be funny. I think it's just funny. The circumstance is funny, but it doesn't seem like they're trying to make it funny.
Or are you laughing because you're so nervous of what he's doing, and you're just laughing out of a reaction?
I haven't felt no like just
Okay.
from the first episode alone is all I've seen, but I wasn't stressed at all. I was literally like,
Okay.
it gave me like watching a Wes Anderson movie vibe.
Yeah,
Like
it's a lot.
it's awkward,
It's very
but
spacious. Like they even for dialogue, they don't do quick cuts from dialogue. Dialogue sometimes they'll let it breathe. They'll turn to the reaction shot, and the person takes it in, then responds. Like
mm-hmm,
I know what you mean. Like it feels like you're there because you're like you actually the conversation feels a little more natural.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So I didn't feel stressed. It's more awkward, but it feels like a natural awkward to the conversation that they're having. I just found it so far. I just find it entertaining,
Okay,
and
if
I
if
love the art style because
the black and white's
monochrome.
really
Yeah.
nice, yeah, and they have some great shots in that. You'll see it. Uh, if you ever get stressed, I want you to tell me what episode it was.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling I know which episode it's going to be. So if you do, anyway, cool. I'm glad you're watching it because it's definitely worth watching. If you guys haven't seen Ripley, go watch Ripley. Um, that's all I got. What else? You started with just that, just for your homework.
Um, I've been wanting to watch it. And I don't really know. Maybe because I was watching like 4 shows at once.
Damn, you're watching 10 episodes of The Bear and then another show as well
Yeah, at
at the
once.
same time.
I'm literally
Goodness,
sitting here like this.
I thought you were gonna say like sitting down with the machine that like keeps your eyes open
No,
or the
I don't need
contraption.
that.
Oh, that's fair. Well, yeah, you don't need that.
I'm basically down to I guess now 2 shows because everything else I was watching ended. So The Boys and then now Ripley.
Yeah, and The Boys is okay. It's feeling a little slow. Like it looks like they're trying to build up tension and stuff, but I don't know. Like
It kind of feels
small things are happening. When it first started, big things were happening more often. Here, like it seems like they're just building up to something, and I don't know if it. I'm worried it's not going to pay off at the end of the season.
I'm very certain it won't.
That's what
So
I'm.
far, it kind of just feels like they're trying to figure out what to do, and on top of that, they're like, well, throw some parody stuff in there.
Yeah, like whatever plan that's hatching with everyone has a plan. I don't know what the scheme is. The girl is like super smart, like mixes with her own brain to make plan. I don't know what's happening, but whatever they're building up to this, I hope it lands because right now I'm like, oh, okay, well just I'm along for the ride. I don't know what we're doing here. They sometimes introduce like you haven't seen Gen V yet, right?
Ended.
Oh, you did. Okay, so like they have the Gen V characters already coming in, and I'm like, okay, the crossover's been happening.
That's one of the downsides of the latest episode, in my opinion.
Which is what?
The way they handled Tech Knight. I liked how he was in most of Gen V, and then
And
give
then
him this random gimmick.
yeah, I'm like,
And then here they're like, let's double down on the gimmick, and then they wasted a character.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was again. I think it was for the sake of comedy, because it's like, oh, what if Batman was
That's
into
what I'm saying.
holes, right? Like
They chose instead of having him around as like another thing that to deal with, like parody, and it's gonna take up enough time because they lasted with that shit for a while,
Mhm.
and then at the end of that, all right, plot advance. It's like they don't know what to do or how to fill the time, so something gruesome, something funny, or like a parody, like to Batman with his outfit and all that. I
Yeah,
don't know,
like the
back on track.
I'm with you now. You're saying like the percentages are out of whack. Like the main
Hmm.
plot's only like 10%, and then whatever. Yeah, I'm with you there. I've been getting that kind of that vibe watching these. I'm like, okay, cool. And so what are they planning? Keep it moving. What's her name? Seems like she's gonna take care of the political stuff to run for president or whatever.
Hmm.
It's like, okay, that I don't know, like those type of meetings and scenes can happen much more frequently, so like we can kind of advance here. We don't have to waste,
Every time I see her, she's more attractive.
Newman.
The actress who plays, yeah,
Yep, I'm with you
she can
there, dude.
explode in my face. I don't give a
Okay, I
shit.
don't know about that, but
Yeah,
I'm with you there.
she's gorgeous. Shout out. Let me see what her name is.
I was about to say you might as well pay her some respect and get her learn her name. um,
I'm scrolling. Claudia Doumit, Doumit, Domit,
Dume.
Dumay, maybe. I don't know.
It could be. I said that as a question to you, as if maybe you could see if she's from France or
She's
something.
Australian.
Oh, I don't remember hearing her accent. I know
I'm gonna
Anthony.
have to now.
I know
Anthony
Anthony's.
Starr.
He's Australian. I've heard him on interviews, and his you can tell clear as day. But I
I've
don't
never
recall
seen her in
her.
an interview.
I haven't. I don't remember, and I just don't remember the accent coming out.
I've seen Karen, who plays Kimiko.
Mm-hmm.
She has like a YouTube channel where I think she was cooking. She seems like the homie. Like in real life, I'd be
Yeah, I
friends
think
with her.
she's like the vibe, like a chill vibe.
But Claudia,
I'm with. Yeah, I got you, bro. I
I'm a
understand.
call away. Call away.
You're a call away. You want to put
Hmm.
your number on here on the
She
pod?
knows it.
Oh, my fault. I don't know. You already DM'd the doer. Yeah, the boys is happening, and you're not watching the House of Dragon, right?
No, I haven't.
Damn, bro. Oh well.
Nothing against it. I just
Yeah. If you're not watching, you're not watching it. But keep watching. I mean, I was gonna talk about it, but I'm like, there's nothing to go back and forth there. Um, that's all I've been really watching because now that Demon Slayer hit us with the craziest fucking ending. I mean, we already talked about it last week, but I need to catch up on My Hero, I guess, because I'm behind on that.
I need
Yeah,
to watch
something.
what's it called? Yeah, it's something for sure. But I forgot that the season of Bleach is out, like the Thousand Year Blood War or whatever.
Yeah, the whole
I
season's out,
keep forgetting.
and I keep forgetting to start watching it. I have it ready, good to go, but just never hit play on it.
There's probably other animes I have to watch, but I don't really watch anime like that frequently.
It's because I'm in a gaming mode. Like, I don't know why. Like I don't. When I'm like, oh, I have a bunch of stuff I want to watch, but I'm like, watch it or play more Elden Ring. Watch it or play whatever, whatever maybe 4-year-old game that I've never played. And I'm like, oh, let me install it and play it for 20 minutes. I'm just down there playing shit. Oh,
Yep.
watch something or grind my character in Diablo. Like what? Right?
Elden Ring DLC or tech. It's basically what's gonna make me salty. That's the only thing I've been playing.
Okay, no, I'm the opposite. I'm like, what's gonna make the rest of my day just smooth sailing? And I'm like Elden Ring for a bit. You know what I'm saying? I try my hand at whatever boss I'm stuck at, and then all right, cool. I'm done dying. Let me just do something I know I'm not gonna die in and load up some easy game or a chill game or something.
Um, yeah, Elden Ring. I guess salty. There's a certain enemy type. They
Oh,
they came back from base game that I found. I literally went on I was playing and I was in a voice chat. I'm like, I
that's in
hope
the
that
first
every
game. Is it the little guys with the that throw smoke?
no, I don't mind them. They're funny to me.
I'm trying to
They're
think.
annoying, but they're funny. I want to. Here's what pissed me off about them. I want to have landmines. They have them. Why don't I have landmines?
That's true. But there's this gas. It's not. I don't think it's an. It doesn't have force when you run through it.
It's just poison. Well, when you go over it, I think it does a little bit of damage and then immediately gives you a bunch of poison.
Have you checked to see if it could be a consumable item you can craft and maybe place something?
That I don't.
I doubt they made it and we don't have access to it. 'Cause almost every cool shit they have, it's either an Ash of War or it's part of like a weapon set or it's an item that you use.
I don't know, but
That's my
to my knowledge, I don't. I don't know. I don't think it exists.
okay.
To my knowledge,
I would I would double check that though.
there's a good chance I'm wrong because I once I find a weapon that I like, I kind of just stuck with it until it said you beat the game.
Yeah,
Or
I used to do that too, but for this DLC, I'm actually going and like upgrading a bunch of weapons that I find new and trying them out. Like I'm using Great Katana now instead of the regular katana with my Dex character. It's pretty fun. I picked up some other weapons. I tried the perfume bottle. That's pretty fun.
I
Um,
the thing that happened base game and DLC. I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of cool weapons, but very early on they give me something, and I'm like,
this
I'm
is it.
sticking with this. I got Rajier's rapier for the baby boy Rajier shutouts,
Uh huh.
and then to here I'm like, these weapons look cool. Come see me, no words needed. And then I get these.
Uh huh. And
What am
that's
I supposed to do? And I found a really cool sword recently, but I'm like, I don't know.
it's because I know why. Because you play this as like this is the only playthrough I'm doing. So I know when you're done, you're not loading this up again. So that's probably why you don't want to swap over. Because you're like, that's time away from the one I want to use.
I'm not against doing like if we did a co-op thing, and then I tried the other weapons, but I don't know. Like, I I feel like it's just a waste of resources to switch if I'm already enjoying what I have, which is weird because I usually like to try everything. The roguelike in me likes to try everything, but
It's because the game is not set up like a roguelike. That's different. Like the roguelike gives you the space to be like, hey, you're gonna die. You have to restart anyway. You might as well try something new, right? Here's like
Mhm.
sometimes that's costly because like, oh, I put all of my smithing stones, everything to this one weapon. Now I gotta, if you don't have enough, now you have to go and look for them or look for a bearing or look for something else.
Maybe. But that's usually not a problem because I murder everything I see, so
You probably
the
have
money's not the problem.
hella runes.
Yeah,
He's walking with big bank.
I usually do, and then I die with Big Bank, and then I get mad and I'm going to the same path, and I see X enemies again,
And then
and
you're
then
like,
they
well,
remember me.
you're like, oh, well, I guess we're gonna give him our money. Here he comes again to collect, like the
Hmm.
mobster he is.
But like I can afford to upgrade the weapons. I'm just like, even now, since it's my first character, I'm still putting the rule on myself that only animal summons. That's what I did for that character.
I upgraded my rats. I didn't know they could turn into giant rats by the end of it.
Yeah, they're pretty big, and it's a bunch of them.
Yeah, the last one gives you up to 5 when you the
I
last
want you to
upgrade.
walk into an area
Yeah,
and use them and see if you get lucky.
I haven't used it yet. I just updated it because I had a bunch of the grave glove,
Oh, glove
the
warts, ghost
the
warts.
upgraded material you use for it. So I'm like, let me spend it because I had a bunch of runes, and now at the point where upgrading or updating a stat is at 300,000 runes. So I'm like, I might as well
I'm
use
at
my runes so
400.
I don't fucking lose it, right? So I start spending it on upgrading a bunch of stuff that might be beneficial. And I saw I didn't upgrade the rats, so I'm like, Brian will die for these guys, so I'm definitely putting fucking points into this. That's his woadies right there.
Shout out the rats.
Yeah,
There's an animal one I found in the DLC. I don't know if you want me to say it or
an
not.
animal one.
Yeah, another animal summon.
I got the swordmaster. I don't know if you've gotten swordmaster yet.
Who?
Oh, never mind then. You might.
Well, I don't.
It's a boss that you find, and then when you kill him, you get to summon him. And he's
It
like,
doesn't matter because I can't unless he's an animal.
technically,
Oh, you're talking
he
about the demi-human?
yeah, he's like small and he's quick as shit with
And
the
he
blade.
teleports?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got his, and I'm like, I immediately upgraded
I
his. I'm
freed
like,
him up
oh, you bodied him?
with the animal I found, which is the scorpion spider.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had it on me, so I maxed it out immediately. And then that shit's oppressive. If it's like a humanoid,
Yeah.
because it could spit, or if it gets close to just those Honda hands and they're locked in there. So they're doing that. They can't move. I'm roundhousing. I'm stunning
Oh,
them, and then like that guy was free.
oh
That guy can
shit.
shut the fuck up when he sees me.
Yeah, that happened to me, but I still am doing mimics. I'm my mimic is
Oh,
like I always time it so when my mimic attacks, when he's about to recover the next hit, I hit. So it's just constant blades hitting this guy until he bleeds, until he procs the bleed, and then
mm.
dies.
And it's literally him working the body, and then because the smart thing would be to not put ice on it, because almost every enemy's fucking magic now. So it would be keep the fist as is, but power of ice. So I still have ice on my fist. So I'm roundhousing them,
Uh huh.
frostbite. So then he has very low armor, and this is still happening.
Yeah, isn't it
And
like isn't it like by percentages? Like they take like 15% more or something, or 10% more damage if they're
I think it
frozen.
I think it reduces their armor by a certain amount, but I don't remember I just picked ice,
Gotcha.
but
Cool.
it's good for poise. So I'm heavy. I'm literally doing Nova dive kicks,
Probably sitting with corner loops.
and then because I put on the rune that you mentioned, where consecutive hits,
Yeah.
and I think it counts per actual hit. And if you dual
Yes.
wield the fist, my air heavy is 2 kicks.
Then you already 2 kicks. It's
So
like
I'm
three
boom, boom, boom.
kicks. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's just 3 hits and you're in.
Okay.
Because
I essentially keep looping that.
then you probably constantly have you probably start the fight and you already have the buff.
And then I have a piece of gear that increases my damage for jump attacks, like a bird suit.
Perfect.
And then on top of
There's a
that,
talisman that does that too, so you could stack it.
I don't have that one on because I have one that enhances my skills for stomping or kicking, which also buffs jump heavier kick.
Oh,
But also my Ash of War is the ice stomp, so that gets buffed. And then
I
I have
forgot
the
about
one
that.
where
You got
if
a
you
new one.
charge your ability, your skills, you do more damage. So I always charge the stomp. That's kind of what
Oh,
I'm
you
going for.
killed Alexander to get the thing?
Yeah.
Damn it! Because that's how
But that one's just for skills altogether.
yeah. That's how I know you killed him. Because that's the only way to get that talisman. You only get that talisman by killing him. I think.
But so I have that, but then I have the Godfrey one where I do my charge stuff does more.
Jeez.
Yeah, I found him and he's like, "You got to do it." I'm like, "I'm sorry, bro."
And then you put the hands on him.
And I wear it in his honor.
That's fair. I mean, to have him be right before the end of the game to grapple you and hit and like put hands on you. That's another level of I'm not leaving this until I beat him. Right?
I did it in the first try,
Okay. Well, all we do
but
is
I did it
flex here.
Rajier's friendship.
Probably max. Yeah, he probably maxes. friendship up, and he said you put frost, right? So he probably froze him immediately.
And then the swords, and then just Space Jam him until he's blue.
Oh, the swords, yeah. So the poise is attacked directly, pretty much. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a hope. My homework is the bear, and I hope I can get through at least Shadow of the Earth Tree with my offline character, my dexterity character. So, cause as you guys know, I started the stream for the in character, and I'm just way out of my element. I don't play like that normally, so I got rocked a lot. So I'm like, let me make a melee character. I know how to play melee characters, right? And boy, as soon as I started going melee, I'm like, okay, this is a different game now. The guarding and like doing parries and stuff, and then you know how you can do like the guard and like
I
heart
don't.
attack. Oh, you don't do that. You're right. You just roll and attack.
I get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I try to take a hit and then I can return a hit. Right, like that. I do. I'm like those stubborn fighters. Move out of the way, and I'll take it and I'll hit him harder.
So long as I have the stamina, I can infinite humanoids as well. Where I walk up, if they whiff, I walk up and I charge my special attack, double roundhouse, and they're like, and I immediately charge my other one, which is like a palm thing.
Uh huh.
While I'm charging it, they always try to dodge to the side, still in range, and then I charge my roundhouses again, and they roll to the side,
Uh
and then
huh.
I hit them.
Okay. All right, so you got tech for almost every enemy.
But here's what sucks though:
What?
most of these bosses or big things are flying, or they have stupid dick worm fucking hitboxes.
Oh, I was talking to Hobby about the bosses. Have you killed the fire thing? The giant?
I don't know what that is.
They're just roaming around the world.
Oh, I killed one.
There's
Yeah.
huge. How?
All right, so what I did was because it does do trickster zoning stuff to you, right? So you got to kind of circle and get closer. When it kicks stuff at you, I went anime. So like it went like this, and I double jumped my horse over it,
Oh
and then I
shit!
got, and then I got to his leg, and then for the most part, you just work in the body. If he stomps, you can jump over it. I
Oh,
did it. I jokingly pressed it, but then it worked. I'm like, I'm the smartest man alive.
I tried rolling through it, and it's like, no, you're getting hit, and I'm like, there goes my entire. It was like
Yeah,
90% of my health on
you gotta
that one
jump.
attack, and I'm like, what?
So I beat the first one, and I was like, "This is easier than I thought." So
Uh
then
huh.
I had that same level of
Energy.
confidence on the next one. They have a different move where he just rains fucking lava. I'm like,
Yep, and those are
can't
tracking.
I can't punch that.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. That's why I'm asking because there's another one that you find later on that just sends a beam of heat at you, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what? Who do they think I am?
that one I haven't. I don't. No, I tried to fight him, but this is before I knew the jump tech.
Uh huh.
So then he immediately stomped. I'm like, well, and then I went another way. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna come back.
you're like, well, my rune's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of cool characters. I think I chose wrong in the story because I had to kill a lot of characters I liked. So I think I made a wrong turn somewhere.
Base or DLC?
DLC. I think I did the wrong. There's a unless I'm spoiling it for you. Of I don't know if it's my choice or it's part of the story, but I just slaughtered a lot of people that I liked from the beginning of the DLC, and I don't know if that's just how they wrote the story or I did something really. I did not do something in the story in the quest.
I have a I have an inclination that someone's gonna want to try to throw hands at me, but they haven't yet.
Gotcha. Okay, then once you get further, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
Uh,
all these bosses can all these. Hey, what if we make DLC? But what if we put fists? Because we know Brian's gonna pick that immediately.
yeah,
Then we have things that fly, or we have things to do this. How am I gonna kick that?
dude, I'm telling you, some of the big body enemies. They wait. Have you fought Bale?
No,
Okay,
I went. I started going to the area where I get the quest where they say, "Hey, this guy's a traitor. Fuck him up." But I haven't. I saw him yet.
that's not a dude.
Well,
Yeah. Okay, so we'll talk once you get to that one. Then we can talk about this whole big body doing dumb. Wait till you get to this fucking guy. You know how I was seething because of Malekith? He beat him. I will pick Malekith over this fucker any day. That's how
trying to
like furious I was.
trying to think of the bosses. Did you fight a boss with more than one health bar?
What?
Yeah. So there's a boss.
What do you mean by that? What does that mean? More than one health bar? Like it's just like classic games where it's like, oh look, there's 2 health bars and you just keep going down, or just
Do you want me to explain it?
go for it? Yeah, I'm over here just trying to
All right,
guess
so
it.
you go into an area that looks fucking yucky, and then you want me to describe the boss or just leave it at a boss does?
I mean, as long as you're not spoiling who the big one was spoiled to me already. Like, which,
I don't know anything.
oh, then I can't. The big boss that I wish I could have seen for the first time without knowing who it was, spoiled. But
Uh,
saying that, the intro to said boss, sick.
yeah, luckily most of my Twitter is out of context, dumb shit or fighting game related. So luckily, and I've been playing blind, so I'm lucky it hasn't been told to me. But this boss is pissed me off out of principle. The boss itself, not hard,
Okay.
but the boss appears
Okay.
and you put hands on it. I'm like, damn, am I in my damage bag, or
Oh,
is
you
some
okay?
gimmick about to happen?
Gimmick
Dead.
happened.
See the body go down, the
Mm-hmm.
smoke goes. And I'm in my head. I'm like, I did not see enemy felled. What the hell's about to happen? The music dies out.
Uh-huh.
The floor rumbles. The same boss comes out again.
Get the fuck out of here.
So then I'm like, all right, oh, the new move. So I'm like,
Oh,
okay, let me dodge this shit.
that's
Piece
cool.
him up,
If the move is
right?
cool. Yeah, okay.
All right, dead.
Yep. Not a
Same thing
third
happened.
time.
I don't see enemy felled. I'm
Not
like,
a third
all
time.
right, guess where he is? Floor rumbles, comes out with a new move. Work the
Man.
body,
Yeah.
and then he's dead. If you die during any of those phases,
It's from the
start from the
beginning.
first one.
For Christ's sake.
It's so fucking stupid.
I
Out
hate
of
those,
principle, again, the
man.
boss itself wasn't really that hard. That shit's
Yeah,
stupid.
I'm with. That's a pet peeve we both share. I don't know why. If you show me a health bar, like it's different if this game just didn't tell you how much health they had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he's down. That's part of his thing. If I see a health bar and it's going to 0, that's game knowledge. That's game talking to me going, you're done, right? Why are we doing this again? I don't know. That's again just a pet peeve. Uh, yeah, man, exploring this fucking new area has been the most fun. Fighting bosses has been the bummer for me because I'm not really good at the game, so that's probably why it's a bummer for me. But like going around and exploring, finding new weapons to try out, and trying on the new enemies, new enemy types. I don't want to spoil who. There's some cool enemy types in that DLC.
There's one that's a bitch.
Like they, what do you mean
the
by?
the, the fire knights, any of those fire mages?
Dude, I hate him, but I love that
No,
trick. The throwing the thing up and it chases you. I'm like, how about the one
it's
that throws the fire and then swings right after? That's dope.
mhm. It literally it's the getting. I'm getting zoned out by them. So I now have fists, and
Yeah.
then when I'm done with people, I pull out my staff,
Okay.
and that's one of those ones I'm like fire versus ice, bitch. And then
Oh, okay.
we have a trickster battle. But if I catch them before they start zoning
It's
me,
just hands.
I can loop them with the, and then they roll, and then I hit them. I can loop them.
Okay.
The only one that usually sometimes gets out of it's the assassin one.
Did you face the Carrion Knight yet? Near the I
Which
don't
one?
want
The
to.
red named person?
No, it's a boss magic. I don't want to
Two
spoil who it
swords?
is. Yeah,
It's the first boss I beat.
Rolana. You fought
Yeah.
Rolana? Oh, I
Remember,
ran into
I
her.
saw a bridge
I
and I
ran
was
it.
like, I gotta cross it.
Yeah,
Remember?
that's right. That's probably why I went to the bridge and went to go find her. That's probably the coolest fucking boss I fought. When the second phase starts and she does this shit and the fucking ice, I'm like, I physically went like this. I went and opened my mouth and opened my eyes. I'm like, why are we fighting? Recruit me. Like, I'm done throwing hands. Like,
I love all those knights. I like Loretta from the base game too.
yeah, I like how you get to put in the Cleveland.
But
Loretta.
she's cool. But that boss fight, because I literally went, oh, I'm in a new area. Is that a bridge? And then I went to fight her.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite literally a 20-minute fight.
I'm
Had one rat not survived because they're slow as shit.
mm-hmm.
So if I'm kiting them, they sometimes get to her. And then she did the fire cyclone, and 4 out of 5 rats gone. But this slow bastard's over there, so he helped him surviving
Uh-huh.
and getting the hit that helped me beat her
Gotcha.
when I had no business fighting her that early.
I feel you.
But
What I'm
she's
gonna
one of the
do?
weapons that I wanted to try.
You said 20 minutes, and it reminded me of the thing I'm starting to not like is that the scaling, the shadow tree fragment scaling. I'm not. There's something about it, I'm like, this is not right. I put
I don't
too
like it
much
at all.
time into this to be again nerfed for artificial game reason, right? I don't know. I'm gonna
I'm
finish
not
the
a
game
fan of that at all.
normally. I'm gonna finish the game normally, and I'm gonna mod it out and see how different it feels. To just like remove that scaling, just play it like as if it's like an end game area from the base game or something. Because I'm, how are you? What? Why? Right? I guess it's a game. You need to give some people a challenge because it's an expansion, but I don't know. That
I
seems
don't
like
like.
a fast answer. Like they needed some. Like how do we make it difficult for people? Just add just some percentage scaler and we move on. Like it's so.
They did that, and then they're like, "But what if we make them bullshit still? All the enemies though."
Yeah, like they Brian, I don't want to spoil this for you. There's so many bosses that are like, what if we put Marvel in here for the enemies, and then you are
There-
playing Swim with me or something?
I
Like
just got to a boss where I'm like, "All right, I didn't know I'm playing fucking Marvel Infinite."
that's
That
what I'm
this
saying. Like you'll start seeing more. They don't stop attacking, and I'm like, I am proud of you as a person who likes to play that way, but I'm playing, so I need to be able to do that, right?
was it. Have you seen a boss on a horse?
Not a boss on the horse. No, I just seen the guys with the the ones on the horse are the guys with the shield and the.
Oh, they're free. So what I do is when I see them, I get off my horse and I wait
Okay.
for them to try to hit me because then I run up and I kick them and then the horse goes and then I and then I loop him off.
But the horse keeps going until he
Yeah,
drops until he
until
drops
he
the dude.
drops and then because he's on the ground, I walk up and I go, and then it does a bunch of damage because he's on the ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those guys were. I don't have that tech because I have the bleed proc, so I just hard R2 attack him until he
Mm.
drops the poise or stance or whatever. Oh man, that's the only horse. I don't know which one you're talking. I don't think I run into that person yet.
It's a boss.
Like a real like a
Yeah,
fog boss, right? Okay.
literally, the first 5 attempts, I died before I could press a button. It was like, it's funny because when the you get to the area
Uh
and
huh.
the boss isn't like right there. You see him just ride out from a certain area from afar, and they're gunning at you,
Oh
and you're like,
shit.
"What the fuck?"
Uh huh.
And then it proceed to Marvel makes you.
So it fades. So when if okay, you're telling me it's the guy coming beelining towards you.
You
It fades to you like this close to him.
no, so you drop into boss area,
Yeah.
you're actionable, but you see him coming from all the way over there directly towards you.
Towards you. Oh, that's pretty dope. That's a good intro. I like that.
He can change his move that he does, but a lot of times he'll come at you, and then when he's this distance, he gets off the horse and tries to beat the fuck out of you. And then, so if you dodge that,
Uh
because
huh.
once you get used to dying 5 times in a row to it, you see where you're supposed to get out of it.
Yeah.
He'll be on the other side, and he like, I don't know if he snaps, but in my head he snaps, and then the horse comes out of the ground and runs at you. You dodge that, he comes back. If you dodge that, he calls the horse again immediately. You dodge that, he does one more, and if you dodge all of it, you're allowed to play because he gets back on the horse.
Get the fuck out. So when he gets off, do not attack him. Then that's what you're just telling me.
When he get there's a bit of time.
No,
There's a lot of shit going on.
I don't like what you're saying. I don't like handling all that other shit. So when he gets off, don't attack him. Got it. I'm just
Like the first time, I was like, "There's got to be a way I can push block." That's my first thought.
uh-huh. Push block.
Yeah,
Let me get out of this mix up. Oh
yeah.
shit. So
Literally, I'm not even kidding. Like 5 or 6 deaths where they were this perfect. Did not touch him.
damn, dude. Okay, so okay, I'm just gonna take that as advice. If he gets off, do well, not that when he gets off the horse.
If you see him try to chaos fucking dunk you off
Yeah,
the horse, get ready for the assist calls.
for the assist
But then
calls.
when the
Okay.
segment ends, and if you're doing it with the int, you could probably dodge, throw something maybe, and then
Oh,
dodge.
he gets far enough where I can actually cast stuff when
Yeah.
I do it with my
But
mage
you gotta
character.
hope it's not like, don't do something you know is way too slow for no reason because
The
the horse
horse. Forgot about the
yeah.
horse. Damn, this man's playing Arthur in Marvel, bro. Gosh. Or I guess not. It'd be either what's his name, Frank West, or the other one. To throw things at you.
The shopping cart kind of
Mm-hmm.
but it goes quite a distance. The horse tries to fucking
Wait, it chases? It doesn't like.
no. So it'll be like if this is the enemy and you're
Yep.
right here and you dodge
Yep. It
from
just.
like over here, it beelines at you, and once you dodge him, you're good. But then the other guy's now he's gonna try to hit you,
Oh
and when you
no,
dodge
dude.
that right from the other angle,
Mm-hmm.
the fucking horse.
Gotcha. So I'm just gonna use that time to heal up or when I play with my mage character on stream.
Mhm.
That's the tech I'm getting for because my build now was for dexterity and blood loss. I'm fine. I'll find a way. I have a mimic. If not, I'll start using rats. Like whatever I need to do. My melee character, I'm not worried about. I'm worried about the my mage character when I do it on stream because almost every boss I fought is so like physically aggressive. Like they just want to hit you, and I don't have enough time to do shit.
This one might be easier uh with like a ranged
With a
character.
range character, okay.
Might be.
Well, I'm gonna have the mimic to aggro him. So,
Okay. Because overall, like his swings are slow,
huh.
but if they touch you, you get ready to spawn.
Oh shit. Okay.
Also, keep in mind I have low health, so maybe that's why.
It's not. No, it's the scaling, dude. Like it's too much in my opinion. But again, I think it's the unpopular one. Uh,
But that area that he's in, I found a sword. I'm like, this is fucking gorgeous. I found an NPC that has
mm-hmm.
a gorgeous sword. They better hope they don't cross me.
Because
Because if
it's
I
on
get the
site.
option,
Uh huh.
that's my. I'm not even gonna use it. At this point, I'm collecting weapons.
Have you?
I'm
Oh, I don't want to ask. Go ahead.
what?
I met somebody, and I don't know if you met. You're talking about the same people.
Is it in like a church?
Surrounded by water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it someone against the pillar like this?
Yes. Yep. You're same people. I ran into them, and I'm like, I tried to get friendly, and then they're like, "Get the fuck away from me." And I'm like, "Okay, all
And
right."
that's what drew me in more. It's like I'm not one for small talk.
Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, I don't got nothing to say to you, so move on." And I'm like, "Okay, chill, bro." But I like his arm. I like the loadout that he got. So
I like
the loadout looks
I'm not
cool.
gonna use it, but if I do another playthrough, that's one of the swords I'm using. Just I don't know what it does. I just saw what it looked like.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Surrounded by wall. Oh, it was cool. Around that area, there's one of the things to bring back a remembrance, and I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either.
I was like, "Oh shit, it's just out here in the open." Because every time we would do that, it would in the main game it would be those stomping things.
Mausoleums.
Yeah, and I didn't hear any stomping as I've been exploring. So I'm like, I guess we don't get, we don't get to, or more chances to. And then I saw it. I'm like, I
I
guess we
ended up
do.
using it already.
I used it on one of the bosses that were part of the DLC because I figured that's why they added it. It's like I use it for a base game one. For who? Who did you? Which item did you want?
Uh,
And you didn't get.
Poor Lou. I wanted because I have a stomp build kind of
So you
technically.
want
So I
his
tried his.
incantation? Yeah, his
Don't
ash.
even like it.
It's bad.
I don't like it.
It
I don't
should
know if
be
it's
huge.
bad. I just
Isn't
don't
it
like it.
like the stomp he does and it's like a huge AOE?
It's a big circle around you, but it takes too long,
Oh,
and it's not ice,
oh, that's fair.
and it doesn't like it's around him. Whereas the one that I use is kind of like a cone away from me.
Cone forward, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I prefer that because someone's gonna run up at me.
You just look at yeah. You can just target them, and then now you have direct aim at them. So okay, that's our shadow of the Erd Tree second. Excuse me. That's a problem. You talked about the bear earlier, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch the bear. Now we talked about Elden Ring, and I'm like, as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go play Elden Ring.
Yeah, but the bear.
I know. I'll try. I'll try to
But
sit down
that
and.
and then that was one salt-inducing thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, let me do ranked in Tekken. God, I hate the way people play.
And in online ranked or just ranked?
Yeah,
Okay.
I hate ranked because people will throw like their grandma in front of you as long as it says you win.
Yeah, whatever to get those points. I'm assuming,
And
right?
like the annoying thing is like if you're at a lower rank and people play like this, you can at least assume it's because they're ass. Like
But
they
because
don't know better.
they just
So like
started.
as people get like higher in ranks and they still play like this, it's a choice at that point to play like a crackhead.
Uh huh. I'm with you
So
there
it's just like why are you like this?
because I know it's gonna get them the points. I told you, like
Hate it.
the rank. They're doing rank to get higher on the rankings. They don't care how. They just want to get to the top. Which I mean, that's kind of what once they figure out how to stop that stuff or not stop it, but like combat it if there is. I don't know what the balance is, but like if there's an answer to some crazy shit they're doing, that's why they stay near the middle of the leaderboard, not to the top. I'd imagine anyway.
Mhm.
What rank did you end up getting to?
Uh, I played and I think I ranked up once. So I was in Garyu, which is like where most of the majority is, like middle ground.
Oh, okay.
I got up one. Uh, I want to get to the purple ranks, so I'm technically 2 away before I'm purple. Which isn't high, but I'm like, fuck it. I wanna see if I can do it.
That's fair.
And I still feel like I can. It's just me not knowing how to deal with the mastery in
Mm-hmm.
Tekken because it's like the first Tekken I'm for real learning.
Uh-huh.
So frustrating.
Did you ask Randall? I'm sure he's had a plethora of garbage like players, so he's had to learn how to
He
maneuver.
plays a different character though.
Oh, well, yeah, right. Well, I don't know if there's like a global fix or like a hey, they're just doing this, so this is just sidestep it or jump or back up or something.
Right.
Or if you can parry it or counter it, not counter, reverse it, because you can parry the
Low
low
parry.
hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can't do anything else, right? Unless
I
the
can.
character itself, yeah, unless the character has it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which speaking of, they announced the release date for their release date announcement for fucking Lydia. They're gonna stream a Tekken Talks thing on Thursday.
Then it might be more than just Lydia stuff, then, dude. But if
She was
it's
announced. She was announced May 28th.
but if it's really, hey, we just scheduled this so far past the date only to just talk about her only, then that's messed up. I'm sure it's gonna be more than just her.
So gonna be some free summer stuff that no one asked for.
Oh, like costumes and stuff, or yeah, like create a character, objects and stuff. I forgot to turn on the Awaniku.
Oh,
Give me a sec.
I'm gonna give him a sec. I'm gonna give him a sec. I'm giving him a sec. Sec give. Sekiro.
I'm back. I don't know what slurs you put on here, but
I didn't say anything. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting on that, and then gonna play Lydia exclusively for some time.
okay. Tekken 8.
Got that to look forward to. And then they revealed Braum as the next character for 2XKO, the League
Yeah,
fighting game.
the animations are looking really good on the game.
The game looks gorgeous. Looks fun.
In motion, it looks great.
I'm happy because he's one of my favorite characters to play as in League.
I was expecting more of a grab because he's huge. I thought he was going to do more grapple stuff, but I like the whole shield thing. Like he just being super defensive.
That's pretty much
How
what he
he
does.
plays? Okay. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know much, so I don't know about League of Legends. So
I think he had like a command grab in there, which I wasn't expecting because big shield.
yeah, but I'm sure since we all associate, oh, it's a big character, he probably has a grab. They're like, let's give him a grab, right?
And I don't know how he threw one of those little Poro like little Yeti things. I don't know if he's gonna have some kind of set player Oki off of it, but it's interesting.
What is that
I
supposed to release?
They said they're aiming for 2024 release. Uh, he's gonna be. They've been doing a lot of like play tests at tournaments and at conventions. And then they announced in August is their alpha lab is what they call it. So they're gonna have like a play test for the people at home. But I don't think it's
Then
open. I
oh,
think
then
it's
it's not
by
coming out 2024 unless it comes out in like really early at like as a beta build or something. Because if they're doing an
I,
alpha test in August, that's not coming out until next year.
I wouldn't be surprised because Riot does like a lot of uh
Early
they
access
do a
stuff.
lot of like pre 1.0 playable stuff. Like Valorant, it was playable
It
to the
wasn't one.
public before it was out.
Ah, okay. Then that's probably what they're gonna do. They're gonna do the same thing.
Same, I think the same with Legend of Runeterra, but that's just an assumption that before 1.0 is playable to me.
Then maybe they'll keep 2XK on PC so they could just fix it up, and then once it got a 1.0, they'll release it on the rest of the consoles and stuff.
They're pushing crossplay. I think they've already mentioned it a few times, so I don't know.
Oh, then disregard what I just said. They're gonna launch day and date with all the other consoles to show
Like
off the crossplay.
even the Alpha Lab, you get to pick which console.
Oh, okay. Then disregard what I said. All right, cool. I don't know how they move then, because they'll probably just drop it then.
I'm excited. It went from me saying it doesn't matter who else is playable. I was gonna play Alawi, the big lady,
Yeah,
but right now, I mean, obviously, I haven't played it. I'm an Alawi Braum main.
it's two, right? I'm assuming that's what the 2XKO is. Okay,
Yep. And then like what MK9 and DOA and Tekken Tag did, two people can be on the same team.
that's pretty fun.
Two actual people. Or if you want, you can just control your whole team yourself.
Yeah, and it's a sync thing. Hey, I want you to come out. You both have to hit a button, or does one force himself out, or does one request another person?
That I don't remember.
Okay. Or maybe if it's in the middle of a
Um,
special combo, you can swap between them mid combo or something.
I don't know who decides the other person's coming in. I would
I
assume
would assume the one who's out, right?
the one that's out, or maybe so that the other person doesn't just watch the entire time. That if like one guy's cooking, you're not just sitting there like maybe you control your assist, like when you come out or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think they're worried about that because the game's design would make it so like you can't just solo one character should not be able to solo two people. I would imagine.
You'd be surprised. Obviously, I haven't put my hands on this, but think about other versus games.
Well, that's just wouldn't that be bad balancing? Like if you have one character to take on two people without swapping or using the other person as an assist, like
It's not
that's
about balancing too. It's also the skill level.
if everything's on equal footing. But if you have one versus two, you have way more resources to take on the other person. So if that one person can take on someone with so much more resources,
Wait,
assists coming in,
are you assuming when I say one person, it's just one character? So what do you mean when you say one v two?
because you're saying to avoid them just sitting around. What's it
Mm-hmm.
called? So like if let's say it's me and you versus the twins, right? I said the twins to you like if you watch House of the Dragon. Anyway, I'm out, and then the only way for you to come in is if I press a button. If I'm able to win that 2v1 without ever using you, wouldn't that character be just busted? That needs to be redesigned.
Not probably not really. It depends on your team comp. Depends. It depends on a lot of things. Depends on if you're just way better than. We're just keep gonna call them twins.
Mm-hmm. Because it's two.
I
That's
mean,
why I said twins.
yeah. So if
Uh-huh.
they're ass, hey,
But I'm talking about a high level, not just their ass. If you have two teams full
mm-hmm.
of high level competitive players, and one's like, "Hey, you can sit back. I'm just gonna take them on myself." And then, again, we don't know if the assists work the same way, or if like even calling the assist calls them in. We don't know any of that. I'm just saying
you
if.
can you can actually pick how it works. They have like different isms where like you can use an assist. Actually, this is I think universal. You can use an assist,
Mm-hmm.
and while I'm out, you can switch to me. Or you just decide to use the assist, and then I back out. But you can swap while he's out, kind of like
Well,
Marvel Infinite.
but that first one makes the most sense. Hey, I came in for an assist, and the person should be paying attention. Like, oh, you came for the assist. This is what comes next. If like, I'd imagine you had some sort of chemistry, which is why I'm
That's
saying that works. But if one guy's like, I don't care. Like, if you're doing online matchmaking and you get a random second person, I don't know why they would do that, but get a random second person, he's like, nah, you're not playing, and then he just watches and was and able to win consistently even at a high level. That's busted. One character should not be able to take on two at full fucking characters with the same level, like at a high level. Like you mentioned,
I
if they're all
mean,
ass, then cool.
but think about it. All versus games are like that. It takes 1-0 to land a hit, and they could be a one-player game. It takes one Virgil to Helmbreaker, and now that one character can clear your entire team.
Yeah,
It's just the nature of the beast.
but that one Helmbreaker, you're using assists.
I mean, really, you don't even have to sometimes.
The only person that makes it to that box is Phoenix, if you hit a certain thing, or you can take on the entire team. But that's a huge if because you have a huge risk in that character.
So there's a ism thing that you can pick in
Uh huh.
to XKO that kind of works. Like if you're the last character, I think you get a buff.
Oh, then that might
Like
be
if
the
you're the
same
only one
way.
alive.
Mm-hmm.
So by that way, technically you can still get one character to clear the team.
But that's out of the situation we're in. We're both in. We started the game. I'm just never bringing you
Mhm.
in.
It's possible. It's literally within the little subgenre of fighting game. That's common.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy
Think
to
of
me.
everything. Marvel 2, you see the same thing. Dragon Ball Fighters, you could go a whole thing without losing a character. Skullgirls, which is even harder, I guess technically, it's you're constantly resetting.
But all those are
You,
like I mentioned. Those also are using resources, like their other teammates.
right, but you're still using your other teammate as an assist though.
That's what I was asking. Like so.
But I don't know who chooses it, but you're still gonna have an assist regardless.
Okay. I thought it was just like you just don't use the person. I'm like, how's that at all?
No, I don't know if that's what I don't know. So I
Oh yeah, sort of.
just don't asterisk by this because I don't know if the person that is the assist
Uh huh.
uses themselves as an assist, or I don't know if the point character decides which assist to use. I don't know.
Yo, 2xKO. Comment below.
I mean, I could literally just watch gameplay. I haven't watched people like play just like the announcements
Oh, okay. You just been checking out the video
and like the
the channel
dev logs.
events. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then we were probably just wasting time here. There's probably already an answer out there. And it's free to play. You said right.
Yep,
So
it's gonna be free to play.
why not?
The
I'll
the
pretend.
latest the patch for the alpha lab is gonna be the patch that's play what Evo for people to go. So they'll be able to play with
Okay, I
Braum
see
and
what you mean.
everybody else.
They'll have the latest build. Is what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Then you're gonna see there's a lot of content that's gonna be made then, because that's what 4 or 5 characters already in this test.
6 with this. It's
It's 6 with Braun. Okay.
it's Echo, Alawi, Yasuo, Ari, Braum. Am I missing someone?
I don't know.
Oh, and Darius. Yeah, so 6.
Oh yeah, he's like the second one announced.
So it's 6 playable now.
That's a good amount.
I'm assuming because we already know Jinx is playable because she was part of when they announced the game. So I'm assuming they're gonna put her in or show more gameplay around the time of
Hmm.
Arcane.
Have they talked about the microtransactions like for the skins? Is it gonna be battle pass? Is it gonna be just a store with
I don't think they
in-game
mentioned it.
currency? Okay.
I don't even think they're that far ahead. I think they've just been working on like
Oh, Brian,
the
the devs aren't.
gameplay of it.
The rest of the company has been
Right.
there. That's
No,
what I don't.
for sure, this game's gonna have so many cosmetics.
Yeah, I hope so. Because I mean, isn't that what all the other stuff has? Like League of Legends, a bunch of skins for a bunch of characters. The Runeterra one, I think, has a bunch of cosmetic stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Valorant been had cosmetics. Like the guns have skins. I don't know if the characters don't, right? Because they need to
Well,
be
last that I've seen, I
okay.
don't know if they changed.
Which kind of makes sense. I guess that's a balancing thing. You gotta so you can identify who's who much easier, more consistently. Because it's competitive, I guess. It's prioritized to be competitive. I think. Which that might happen to this, which I guess is good, right? What do you think?
No, this said they can get skins 'cause competitive games. Tekken lets you pick or make your own skins, and it's a highly competitive game. Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat as well. King of Fighters is kind of the only exception. Some of the DLC come with extra costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Yamazaki, he has a new look for it as his base look. Then you can revert to his classic one where he doesn't have a jacket. King of Fighters, but for the most part, unless it's like he has a massive coat and you don't know where the fuck his hitbox is.
Yeah,
For the most part, I think
it's gonna be fine.
it's yeah.
Okay. And I don't even know why I said it. They could probably just in software disable it when they're doing ranked mode because I forgot all their rank stuff is in game. It's not like old competitive games where it's like, hey, come, you can only do competitive LAN. You know
Um, trying to think
about what?
if I'm trying to think how they handle costumes in like tournaments for other games, but
I mean, for the most
um,
part, they're not on unless it's the default one, right? Because they're not
yeah, like
as
because Tekken's the only one you can actually make your outfit from,
yeah
and like pro play because it's usually offline. You don't make a costume; you just use the pre-mades.
because it's somebody else's console to begin with. Because it's like
Yeah,
whatever the place is at.
but you could enter ranked mode.
Mm-hmm.
You could be wearing whatever the hell you want.
Oh, okay. So disregard what I just said. Again, let's bring it back. 180.
Like I was doing ranked as Master Chief with Lee, so
That's true. I forgot you made Master Chief. Just straight up back flipping over shit. That's fantastic.
but I'm very excited because it's been a while since we got like a new versus
Marvel's
game.
type of yeah. Last one was Fighters, wasn't it? No, was there an anime one afterward that popped off? Grand Blue? No, it's not. It's not like Marvel.
Mm. That's really the last like new
New
one.
one, right? It's
Was
Fighters.
Dragon Ball, yeah.
Fighter Z.
So I mean, Skullgirls is still alive.
But that's before Fighters. That was way before.
2012.
Yeah. Hmm. There haven't been any rumors and stuff for another Fighters, right?
No, like
Okay.
this, they. I think last month, the month after, they basically like, hey, another year of Pro Circuit League. We're gonna do a patch.
Oh, a balanced patch or something.
This point, it's like, shut up. Just announce something else.
Yeah, I.
Oh, and then there's the other versus game that's gonna be coming out is the Hunter x Hunter one.
Oh, okay.
There's gonna be 2x KO on that, and then Marvel 2 in the collection.
That was that was a really good announcement for them. Especially since all of it's gonna be on the cart. It's not gonna be like ROMs that you download or some shit. You can just not. Hey, I want to play Marvel. It'll forever be on the fucking SD card. You just pop into the Switch.
Did you see that
Or
new panel in a Deadpool comic about him mentioning put that move in Marvel vs. Capcom 4?
no, he mentions Marvel vs. Capcom 4 specifically.
In a new panel that I think either dropped or is gonna drop soon.
It's a fighting game fan right there. He's like, let me take this time to write, to ask for help, Capcom, please.
Oh my god, then Evo's in not this weekend, the weekend after. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for disappointment or hype.
It's possible, Brian. They have a lot of they have the IPs they needed to remake it now. They needed X-Men, they got X-Men. What else do we need? Spider-Man, they got Spider-Man, at least. I don't know if they can get Venom, but they have a lot of the players to make another Marvel vs. Capcom. That'd be pretty good. We'll see.
I don't know, man.
Imagine, and they have like a full-on gameplay trailer, and it just looks ridiculous. And that 2X Kelson, they're going, really?
Theirs is free to play. They're in their own lane.
Oh, that's true. It's free to play, right? So it is different. Like, it's all this time we were trying to gather for this stuff, and you're gonna drop a proper Marvel vs. Capcom.
The Hunter people, which is the people who worked on Marvel 3, aiding, that they would probably checkerboard something.
Yeah, they'd probably be really mad because they were probably working at Capcom, hoping for this day so they can make a new one, and then they come out with gameplay footage of the new one.
So somewhere between like the comic-y look that Marvel 3 had, mixed with like I guess how arts or artistic the Arxis games have been, I
Oh,
think
like
would be like
the flat 3D. Yeah,
hmm somewhere along some middle ground. I think would be Chef's Kiss.
I'm with you, but I still like the. I'm cool if they just bring back 3. I really like 3's comic book look. It looked like it was a comic book. So
Yeah. Have you seen Maximilian's working on like a mod, like a big mod where they just rework how it looks, and it looks gorgeous for Marvel.
rework 3, Marvel
No,
vs. Capcom Infinite.
yeah, and it's looking gorgeous for the characters I've seen.
I don't know if I've seen it yet. I don't know if I see. Is there's footage or just screenshots or something?
Both.
Oh,
I've just been seeing updates
it's just
on
aesthetic. He's not He's
Twitter.
not working on like on a. They don't
Like
have
a
like.
bounce thing.
Yeah, they're not like reworking
I don't know.
mechanics or anything, right? Okay,
I'm not. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I could be wrong.
because that would be crazy. I mean, the shaders or like the visual look. Okay, that's cool too. That's probably just shader work that you're replacing. Not that it's
I'm
like something to dismiss, but it would be
trying to see
that.
if I can find footage of it for you. English Diablo.
I was about to say you're hitting me with some crazy language right now. I don't know what that means.
I just had a mixed stroke.
A Mick one?
Yeah,
Like
mixed
you
stroke.
got it from McDonald's?
Yeah,
Got it. Is that how I order it?
yeah.
What is brought to me when you say that to McDonald's? Like, what is the food that comes up
They just jerk you off.
and that causes you to stroke out?
No, they're giving you a mixed stroke.
Oh, I see.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I immediately threw the idea of them doing anything sexually crass towards you out the window. I'm like, what do you mean?
It's just the most recent
Hmm,
thing. That's a bad fucking.
What do you mean?
It's little. Oh, they have a whole page for it. They're calling the little modded project Marvel's Capcom Infinite Beyond.
Well, that's kind of his thing,
New
right?
visuals, revamped gameplay, and all new, never before seen modes.
So there is new modes. Okay, so they actually have some source code. They're actually changing stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That might
send
be
you the.
huge. Marvel
I'm gonna
Infinite.
send you the Twitter so you
Beyond.
can see all of it.
Okay, I was gonna open it. I was gonna search for it. Oh, sick. I see Gamora with her. Oh, okay. Yo, Venom looks pretty cool there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a progress. Or there's a timeline of the shader changes. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging it. Good for him. Is he doing it or he gets somebody to do this?
He has people doing it, but I think he has some kind of hand in it as well.
That's a
I'm not
really
quite
good
sure.
still. If you scroll down, there's one with Winter Soldier punching Iron Man. That looks great. That freeze frame.
Mhm.
Cool. Good on him. So what's the plan? Like you just download, install it, and then just put the mod over it. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it seems like you just download the mod, install it, and then yeah, good.
Cool. I mean, I'll try it out. It's been so long since I played Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, so or any fighting game. I've been stuck on. I don't know who I
Bannerbrand.
am. But yeah, I'm stuck on an RPG brand, and like I don't know who I am. I haven't played The last time I played a proper shooter was like this weekend because I think D-Man's uncle wanted to play Battlefield, and I'm like, fucking sign me up, right? Finally, I get to play some more Battlefield, and then we played that, and that's like I haven't played an FPS in a while before that. I've been
I
playing,
don't remember the last time I played one.
I've been playing third-person shooter stuff like Resident Evil and stuff like that, but nothing FPS competitive like that in a while.
Fighting games, Elden Ring. In the midst of Salt weekend of those things together, I
Yeah,
loaded up Darkest Dungeon 2, like 4 hours accidentally. Somehow the most relaxing time I've ever had.
that's so
I don't know what's
weird.
wrong with me.
I don't know what that means. Like, there's got to be something. That's anyone who studies psychology. I hope comment below. I don't know what's going on in that brain then.
No, oh man.
That man's like yelling at dying 200 times in Elden Ring, and then he's like, "Oh, my characters are dying of syphilis. That's fine. Oh, I have a turn before two people die. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. Okay. What? That's worse.
I don't know, man. It's cozy.
You say cozy? Don't ever call Darkest Dungeon cozy. That is not. That's the furthest shit from cozy. Oh man. That's all I got. You still have a bunch of music here you got to talk about, bro. Oh
uh,
no, you did homework. You did channel head rush, channel stress.
yeah. Listen to I first I wrote the wrong name.
What you
So the
mean?
first time I wrote Chef Tress, and the reason I wrote that is because that's a battle rapper. So in my head, that's that's what I thought I was listening to.
Brian, what you need to do now, whenever you have off
Mm.
free time, put one of Chef Tress's battle raps over one of Channel Tress's instrumentals.
I don't know how that would. I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
I don't know either, but that's the mix that you wanted apparently subconsciously.
Um,
Did you like
let
it
me
or
let me
no?
scroll to it. Yeah, I liked a lot of it. I didn't love a lot of it.
That's kind of where I was at.
But
I enjoyed a lot of it, but I'm like, I can play. This is one of those. I can play the album, have no problem. It's just no. There's no like single tracks that I'm like, I got to add it to my library, right?
yeah, the 17 tracks like I think you mentioned. I hearted three of them.
Oh my gosh, only three?
Yeah, Joyful Noise.
Mm-hmm.
We Hungry. This one with the Stella, and then
Yeah,
Need You to Know, the Raven Lene one.
sick. Okay,
The rest of them, nothing against them. Like it's nice to listen to, but I'm like, nothing's really moving me.
that's fair. What about hiatus
And then
coyote? Okay,
I
go ahead.
listened to that today.
Uh huh.
Uh, I've heard of them in passing, like casually. Um, Very neo soulish vibes to it, like them overall. And
Okay.
then it's like, oh, new album. Fuck it, let me listen to it. It's only 36 minutes. I didn't heart any of them. Nothing's bad in here. It's just like it's a cool listen. And I honestly think this is another one of those albums that would work well being synced to like some kind of show or movie.
Oh, it's made for TV
I think a lot of it fits for like
or fits for
transitioning
TV.
scenes or setting
Sorry.
up scenes.
Uh huh.
The first half of it is kind of what I expected of them, very neo soul, jazzy, kind of upbeat R&B kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And then somewhere near the middle it gets real fucking experimental and weird. But I it was an interesting experience to listen to.
With what, the instrumentals or the writing or?
A little bit of not necessarily the writing, but like the performance,
Oh, okay.
both an instrumental and the voice.
Okay.
But it was cool. I didn't love any of them, but overall I liked it.
So you're not
It's
gonna be taking
36
that.
minutes,
Oh my
so I'm
god, it's an easy one. This is Kenny Mason all over again.
ooh,
Length.
drastically
I mean,
different.
I'm
Okay, yeah,
length. I'm not the fucking content, bro. I know
yeah.
no hiatus coyote's not going. I'm jumping in. Like I know that's not happening.
Mm-hmm. But it's short enough that you give it a try. You're bound to probably like something in it, but nobody's jumping in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing. So you don't
Mm-hmm.
always have to jump in.
But I'm just letting you know if you're like, oh, maybe they're gonna jump in.
Yeah,
There's no jumping in.
there's no jumping in.
No
So
jumping in.
all right. I'll check that one out. I'll use that. I got homework then. I got to do the bear and I got to do the hiatus coyote. It is hiatus coyote, right? Not coyote.
I've never heard them say it.
Okay, fair enough. Hiatus coyote or coyote. Please comment below. Let us know how you pronounce it. Um, that's all I got. Anything else before we start going through upcoming stuff?
No, it's all and still in Lydia waiting room for Tekken. Happy, one of my favorite characters in League's gonna be in the fighting game. So that's all that I could think of.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say by the time you hear that, it's too late. Because what happened is the Steam sale started Wednesday after we recorded last week,
Mm-hmm.
and it ends before this one comes out. So I can't tell anybody to go get shit. Oh, it's too late now.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, I got a couple of stuff. Apparently, I didn't own Celeste, so I got that for $2. What else did I grab?
Splurging.
Yeah, I'm big spender, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta check my wish list to see if there's anything because I have that filter where it's like it has to be on sale, not pre-order, and not early access, and then I see the games that are out on sale, and that's when I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna browse it on when does it end on the 11th? So probably tonight
Yeah.
or tomorrow, and probably grab a few things because I think some of the stuff that are on my wish list are on sale.
I only bought one thing,
What you get?
which was Darkest Dungeon on Steam, so I don't have to. And then I installed Epic.
Were you able to transfer over? Yeah, I think you put in Discord. You
Yeah.
transferred over the save. Cool.
It did it for me. I loaded up. It's like, we got you.
I'd imagine the devs did that because they knew people were gonna rebuy them on Steam because they know everyone loves Steam.
Mm-hmm.
So they just took
But
the
that's the only
bag.
thing.
They took the bag from Epic and then just
I almost, if Diablo was on sale on Steam, I would have bought it too and uninstalled Battle.net, which is funny because I don't even have Diablo installed. Actually, what's funnier is I did uninstall Battle.net. I don't even remember doing that.
that's insane. That's what I ended up doing. Like I'm done with that, dude. Like if it's not on Steam natively, I ain't buying it on Steam. Like I'm getting it on probably on console. Like I'm done with. Hey, let me load up this launcher to go. Done. No excuses, fam. Steam is
Yeah.
way miles ahead of the other launchers. We don't need to be doing loading up a inferior one to load your fucking game. Apex proves it. So
Uh,
sort it out.
I gotta do that same thing with Ubisoft because I haven't played Siege in years now. Do I think I'm gonna play it? Because I don't know if anyone else plays it still.
Uh,
But
yeah, I stopped. I mean, I stopped way before. I took off Ubisoft. I think the last thing I kept it installed for was because we played it might have been Siege or it might have been Extraction, Rainbow Six Extract, the zombie thing, the 3-player co-op
mm-hmm.
one.
Extraction, I think.
Was it? Okay, it might have been that. And now I'm just like, fuck it. Like the Outlaws game that's coming out from Ubisoft, I'm probably gonna get that on console. I'm not gonna buy it so I can launch fucking Ubisoft on my PC.
I started Prince of Persia. Completely forgot I owned that. I bought it on console because you had to buy it on Ubisoft because it was on Steam. So
Yep.
I said, fuck it. Let me pretend I use my PlayStation often. So I haven't even played it. And I completely forgot I actually have that on my backlog. It's like the only thing so far that I think.
You might want to do that actually if you get I don't know what difficulty you're playing it on because the combat's fun in Prince of
I
Persia.
never started it.
You might enjoy it. It's a Metroidvania, so if Elden Ring pisses you off, or when Elden Ring and Tekken piss you off, rotate between Darkest Dungeon 2 and Prince of Persia.
I picked up Street Fighter again too.
Oh shit! Are you trying a new character or no?
Yeah. On paper and just seeing a little bit of Ed, I feel like function wise fits me.
Oh, so you're prepping?
So I started playing him in casuals. Very weird kit of a character.
Okay.
It's definitely like a technical character, so it's gonna take some getting used to.
Like Dante technical, where you have to hit like 70 buttons to get half a combo off.
It's kind of, it's similar to Aki, but a little simplified in the sense that he has special moves or properties. And one thing that he has is like a command dash. So if you press two kicks
Hmm.
and forward or backward, you do like a command dash. You do it forward, you can uppercut out of it. Now, depending on when you press the button, you get a
Okay.
different version of the uppercut. So if you do it if you do it within the first, as they explain it, the first half of the animation,
Uh huh.
you get one version of the uppercut. If you do it in the latter half, so after like he already starts swaying and he's been there for a bit,
Uh-huh.
you get a different upper.
I kind of like that kind of stuff, to be honest.
So he has things like that. He has the thing where he charges up and he can pull you if you have it fully charged,
Uh-huh.
or if not, he just does like a long range flicker.
Mm-hmm.
Using that correctly and conditioning them in itself, and then using it in combos. Technical side to him. Um, he doesn't have kicks.
It's all
What he
boxing or the shadow
what he
thing,
has
right?
for his kick buttons is he does like a. It looks like the best visual experience. I don't know if you've ever watched me play King of Fighters, but the character Yamazaki, he extends his arm, and it looks like he's doll simming, but it's like a
A
like a
shadow version or
like
something.
yeah, and that's how he hits. Depending on which kick you hit, is a different angle. So he has one that's straight, which is light,
Uh-huh.
is medium at an angle, is heavy, up.
Anti-air.
Yeah, but it's still his hands.
Oh shit. Cool, cool, cool.
So he's technical in the sense that it's not like brain dead. And the two characters that I love the most playing as is Marissa and Aki. What I like about Marissa, big body, big buttons. What I didn't like about her is she's very target combo and you're not doing like links like Street Fighter normally. You normally do in Street Fighter. She's like the negative because I feel like I'm just target comboing whatever.
Okay.
Aki. Um, what I like about her is that you're constantly thinking she's more of a technical character. You
Mm-hmm.
got to set up things, and then did you hit him with this? Then you got to do this. If you hit him with this, but what I don't like about her is I don't like her buttons feeling a little bit stubby.
Okay.
Um, and she at the time because they buffed her. Um, I didn't feel like you had to work way too hard for nothing. They
The
buffed her
payoff.
and they kind of went like this. No,
Yeah,
I don't want to play her because I don't think she fits anymore. Me coming back to the game and everybody's playing her because she's really good now. And I don't like that.
that's fair. That's
I
fair.
feel like Ed is like right in the middle. So he has target combos that you start with like Marissa,
Yep.
but within starting with those, you immediately get into the Aki technical side without having to apply poison.
I
So it's like
see.
a good middle ground
That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. So it just sounds like Aki's just wasn't worth the trouble at the time. The payoff wasn't
at the
there.
time.
Yeah. So Edge looks like it actually is worth it right off the rip because he's
Yeah,
got
he's
options.
been
Sounds like he's
solid.
got options.
His regular moves are slower than you would think, but just because more often than not he has like a more mid-range, rangy approach to what he's trying to do. So
Mm-hmm.
he's slower than you would think as a boxer. So that's like his downside in that, and because of that, if someone's mauling you this close. You gotta be patient.
Yeah. Especially if he's going on a crazy combo going that goes on for too long.
So there's a learning curve to him, but so far I'm enjoying him.
Sick. Who's left after Ed
That pass ended with Akuma, and
with
then they
Akuma?
immediately already started the pass with Bison,
Oh
and then
shoot!
this is the pass where they have two guest characters
And they haven't
for the
announced.
first time ever in Street Fighter.
Oh no, they did. I saw it. What am I asking that?
Yep. Unlike fucking Tekken or Guilty Gear, you
Yeah.
know the pass out, right?
Yeah. Well, I hope they change that. I hope that maybe goes. You guys were right, and then announces the rest right then and there. That'd be that to me is worth the talk. Otherwise, why are we sitting down talk like you have yet? We just need a release date. We're gonna get hands on. We don't need you to talk about how good she is. We still have a video.
It's gonna be some filler shit. It's gonna be release date, and then they're gonna go over in more detail maybe their approach to her, and then probably some free summer update stuff, and then
Yeah. Maybe some skins as extra DLC. That's not part of the pass or something. Is there a shop in the game to get like with digital currency to buy stuff?
uh, so there's a shop with fake money that you get from just fighting people or doing the story, and then you
I
you can buy
meant
things.
I meant like premium currency. Like there is. Then
Yeah,
maybe
the
they'll announce a
Tekken
bunch of.
coins or whatever.
Oh, then that might be what it is. That
And
shop's gonna
then
get an update with a bunch of stuff too.
they gotta announce like a battle pass for when she's out, and they sometimes put costumes that you can put on, and they have a bunch of the same thing that pisses me off about Street Fighter. I feel like a lot of their budget goes into customization for the little fucking avatar more than the characters themselves.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'd rather have it for the characters. I mean, let us, cause that's the
Mm-hmm.
point. If you start to
What?
customize system, just keep adding to it. Don't. Hey, let's try to give it to this. If you're gonna drop something with cosmetics, how about drop at least one for everything, right? Hey, here's a new skin pack, and it's this theme. So now every character has a theme of this, and then everyone can just buy whatever the hell they want. Not
Tekken's been doing a better job than Street Fighter. Every character has one extra one in Street Fighter right now, but because the avatars have so many things to pick from. Whereas Tekken, they've been releasing maybe monthly,
mm-hmm.
just something you can buy and put on your characters.
Okay. Shoot. Shout out to Tekken and Street Fighter. I checked the games thing. I didn't see anything. For movies, Civil War is finally going to be on digital. Uh, I'm not seeing anything else here that I was looking. Bike Riders is finally on digital, so another one to add to probably watch, Brian, if you're looking for something to watch. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it.
It's movies.
Yeah, the Bike Riders. It's with Tom Hardy, Austin Butler, and Michael Shannon, Jodie Comer. I don't know who else is in it. I'm sorry if
Michael
I forgot.
Shannon's Zod, right?
Yes, I will fight him.
I don't know why that's what I like. Relay him to. It's by not watching the movie.
What do you mean?
I didn't watch the Superman movie on purpose, but when I
But
see him on my
because you know that meme. You know this. I will fight him, and him just yelling. That's how you know him. But I mean, he was in Shape of Water as well.
hmm
He was in a bunch of other stuff. Like really good actor.
which I've seen, but the one movie I haven't, that's him for me.
hmm What else? Oh, The Exorcism with Russell Crowe is gonna be on digital as well.
Quad Gods.
I just got to that too. Um, Netflix seems like they have a new movie called Vanished into the Night.
Yeah, I just saw that and the first sentence sounds interesting.
Oh, Long Legs is out in theaters. Apparently, a lot of good press is coming from this. It's Nicolas Cage being super freaky and disturbing, and everyone's liking it for a horror movie.
Hmm.
So we'll see how that does in the box office. I might check it out. I mean, that's probably a really good Halloween movie to be watched if it's as good as people are saying. If there's hype for it, is you know. I don't even know what else is on here. Johnny Puff Secret Mission. What is that? Is that a kids show? Wait, Johnny Depp's
Annabelle
in this?
Wallace? Why does that sound so familiar?
Huh?
Annabelle Wallace.
Where did you
Or
see
an
that name?
actress. I clicked on the Vanish into the Night. Oh, I had to watch this. This
Why?
is
Who's?
it's a blonde lady from Peaky Blinders.
Oh, okay. So now you're obligated to watch it.
I say that, but I still want to watch one movie.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're listening and looking too hot right now, but it's fine. I mean, movies is easy to catch up on. Like you could take what is it, October or November before you start thinking about your favorite five and just watch a ton of movies.
Yeah, but October is when Metaphor Fantasio drops.
Yeah, that's true. And if it gets rid of the garbage I didn't like from Persona 5, I'm gonna be on that too. But if it's the same shit, I'm like, I'm good.
I'll say there's a good chance I'm just gonna immediately get lost into it. I'm like, let me see how this, and then 120 hours have gone.
Yeah, and you're like, how? You're like,
Let me jump on this bitch.
yeah, jumping in.
I thought about binging the.
What?
I mentioned it last time. The Pearl and whatever. I just didn't
Yeah,
get
Pearl
to it.
X and Max. Well, Maxine's coming out soon, but Pearl and X.
I thought it came out already.
You're right. The last week it came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in theaters. It's not in digital yet.
That's why I was gonna binge them,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I'm just gonna watch The Bear, and then I was all watched out.
Damn, I gotta get on it then. Well, let's wrap this up so I can go start watching The Bear. For music, I know you're not gonna give a shit, but Eminem's drops this week. We have Common and Pete Rock dropping something called The Auditorium Volume 1, so I might check that out. Uh, there's one called Cigarettes After Sex. Is the band name.
I saw this earlier. I'm like, there's a good chance I'm gonna listen to this.
That's a great name. I'll have to check that out. Oh, Remy Wolf drops a new album this week, and One Republic. Did they drop a single? I have not heard.
It's been a while since I just listened to a single. I've been almost exclusively listening to albums.
Oh damn! Excuse me. That's all I know. Fish. Is that the '80s band or the '70s band? Cool.
Mm-hmm. I think they recently performed at the Vegas Sphere.
Did you talk to me about JoJo Siwa?
I don't know. I know the name, but I don't know.
Yeah, and the name's coming up, and I'm like, why do I know the name?
She did something meme worthy, I think, like some kind of dance.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't know she made music. I don't know what she does. I mean, no offense to her. I just I don't,
It's all good.
I'm not woke to what she does.
Yeah. Oh, and then next week
The Clyro
is
album I might listen to because she has a nice voice.
okay. I'll check that one out too then, if I run out of stuff to listen to. But next week is Childish Gambino's and Denzel Curry
Why does Glass Animals sound familiar?
because they make EDM, if I'm
Oh,
not mistaken.
does that say Jimin?
Animals. Let me double check. I might have lied to you. No, it's a rock band. I'm sorry, not EDM.
Doctor Dog.
What?
It's on the same day Doctor Dog drops an album called Doctor Dog.
Oh, that's Snoop Dogg playing a doctor character.
It would have two G's.
Damn it. You're right. And I just won. Cool.
Got 'em.
All right, man. It's looking good, looking solid. I got homework to do, which I'll probably start doing after this. We'll see how I'm feeling, because at first I was hyped to watch The Bear, and I'm just hyped to play Elden Ring again. Thank you, Brian.
Do both at the same time.
But I can't watch. I'm not you. I can't watch an entire season all at once. Right? That makes no sense.
Can you imagine doing that for One Piece?
Can that be done? Is there enough bandwidth to play? I wonder what would happen if you played 1,000 videos at once on your computer.
Just get blown back immediately.
Yeah, like you. I don't. The videos would turn choppy after like a couple seconds, if that, even if it's a second. Or maybe I'm just underestimating the power of these GPUs now, but I don't know. Anywho, what's I gonna say to you? Oh, I don't think you have homework. You don't need to watch it, man. So enjoy a homeworkless week for you. Wait, no, that's a lie. No, you're watching Ripley. You do have homework. Hopefully you like it.
So far, what episode in?
Andrew Scott. It's his name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out to you.
that actor.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's it for this episode. Thank you guys for listening, watching both. We'll be back next week with some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. Bye.